Hello pilots, today we're talking about Serenith. Now a lot of players seem to be suggesting that she is overpowered, and honestly I get it. She can feel absolutely busted when you're up against her. But is she really broken, or is she just strong in the right hands? In this video we're going to break down exactly why Serenith feels so strong in Season 1, and more importantly, what you can actually do to counter her. So let's start with what makes her so strong. The big change this season is her new disruptor, the Corite Jammer. When she pops this, she becomes untargetable for 6 seconds. On top of that, it buffs her movement speed, evade range, jump speed, ascend speed. Basically, she becomes a super soldier. And while that's active, the Jammer charges a force field at 8,000 HP per second, up to a maximum of 48,000. The cooldown is 18 seconds, which means she can refresh a 48,000 HP shield on a pretty short cycle. Now, combine that with her Disruption Grappler. This thing can stagger enemies and scrabble their targeting, but most importantly, interact with objects remotely. That means she can grapple onto a capture point, activate her jammer, and cap it all while untargetable. And it feels incredibly unfair when you're on the receiving end. And if that wasn't enough, Serenith is also a hard counter to ultra heavies. With her orbital beam, she can consistently force Tricera and Stego out of their turret form and to abandon their vantage points. They've got no counterplay. Either they move or they get chunked by the orbital beam. She literally shuts down their strongest positions. But Serenith isn't without her flaws. She is still a light striker, which means lower health and fluid armor. Compared to the other light strikers, Falcon can boost into the sky and drop lock-ons, Narukami has stealth decoys, Stellaroth can cloak and engage with the claw for burst mobility, Luminate can heal, go untargetable, and pretty much sustain endless evasive movement. With Serenith, she doesn't have those tools. Her only real trick is the Corite Jammer, and that only lasts 6 seconds. Once that's down, she is exposed. If the shield breaks, or if she gets caught out by a melee striker, she can crumble very quickly. So let's talk about the counters. Stellaris is her hard counter. He is fast, he hits hard, and with the claw engage plus aerial pins, he can lock her down and burn her health bar away. Panther, Aleseness, and Welkin can also pressure her hard. Melee strikers deal direct health damage, which cuts straight through her evasiveness once she's pinned. Falcon and Alphard, and to some extent Skyraider, all pressure Serenith incredibly well. They're fast, they hit from multiple angles, and they will force her to play defensively. They can burn through her shields and stick on her really well. Now let's talk about that remote capping that drives people absolutely crazy. Remember this. Her grappler cable breaks if you even tap her with a little bit of damage. Just a single hit will interrupt it. And there are plenty of options for this. For example, Hurricane's focused emitter has a wide AoE. Hell's scoped beam can hit her with a direct shot. Inferno's split and focused emitters will definitely tag her. And Tricera's Gatlings to spray her out of the sky are incredibly effective. Stego and Aleseness to a lesser extent can also poke her down, especially if you're using the fully charged rifle. And don't forget, snipers can free fire to hit her while she is grappling, although that is going to require a bit of skill. Now I want to show you some high level gameplay to demonstrate this. This is a match with multiple indestructible rank players, and you'll see just how quickly they are on the case when they see Serenith is in a match. So before I've even approached point A, the Stellaris jumps on me immediately. He continues to pressure me, and I have no choice but to use my Corite Disruptor. So now it's already on cooldown, so I'm not going to be able to go into point A. You'll see that I'm already being targeted and pressured and chased by the Falcon. We're trying to fight back, but they are making no mistake that I am their primary target in this situation. And even once we manage to drive them off, you'll see I have the Alphard on me now as well. So I have to move back down. trying to get away. They're still pursuing me. They still realize that I am the high value target. So I'm just constantly being put on the defensive. I have no options to get up and they've already capped point A. By the time I do get a breath to go up and see what's going on, when I even look at the point, I am absolutely swarmed by bullets from Falcon and missiles. I cannot get close. I finally have my cooldown ready, I go in to try and cap, but immediately they are just all shooting at me. I have no options here. Now, this is the perfect way to deal with a Serenith. Just keep the pressure on. She will either die or have absolutely no option but to run and defend herself. So, is Serenith strong? Absolutely. She is slippery, she has great endurance, solid damage, excellent range, and great energy economy, and probably the best objective capping skills in the game. But unbeatable? Definitely not. If you understand her tricks and apply pressure, Serenith can fold quite fast. So don't write her off as broken just yet. Adapt, counterpick, and you'll find that she is powerful but manageable. I think in future patches, I would definitely like to see some adjustments to her to bring her down a little bit. For instance, if we just dropped her shield capacity down a little bit, I think she would be a lot easier to take down. Or potentially if we reset the cooldown on the Corite Jammer to what it was in Season 0, that would prevent her from being able to be so consistently reapplying the shield and capping these points. These are, of course, just my opinions from having played Serenith and fought Serenith in Ranked. You might have your own ideas and I would absolutely love to hear them in the comments below. Do also let me know if you'd like to see a Serenith guide and I will put one of those together too. But that is it from me today. If you found this video helpful, please consider dropping a like and subscribing. It helps out a lot. And hopefully, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks very much, pilots.